Hey Capricorn, this is a you and your person reading. I'm going to look at how each of you view this connection, how you feel currently, and the actions that the two of you will take in the coming days towards one another. So, I will begin with the romance angels just to get an overall theme, and at the end I will pull some oracles just for some added texture. And I just want to say that I hope all of you are doing great. I hope that your family and pets are well. Okay, let's begin. So the romance angels for the overall theme for the Capricorn, please. Capricorn Collective. Okay, so you've got 3 cards here. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Wow, that's a whole stack, but I'm going to read them to you because it came out. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. And then playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And then heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with one another. Alright, so passion, playfulness, and heart-to-heart conversations. So let's see how Capricorn is viewing this connection. Okay. This flipped over. 3 of Pentacles, that's Capricorn energy. That's about teamwork and collaboration. Then you've got the 2 of Pentacles, which is about balancing, staying in the flow, managing all your responsibilities. And then the Chariot, which is Cancerian energy. And then more Pentacles, which is Earth, which is like yourself, the element of Earth. 6 of Pentacles is about equal give and take. Okay, the scale here is weighing out what they're giving each person. So this is equal give and take. This is about collaboration and teamwork. It's Capricorn energy. 2 of Pentacles is about staying in the flow, juggling, some would say, and balancing act. And then the Chariot. This is about uniting 2 opposing forces. It's also knowing that you're going in the right direction. So there's equal give and take here, or needing to be. There's something that this energy is, you're viewing it as able to work with it. It keeps you in the flow and you're heading in the right direction with this energy. That's what it's coming across as. I'm going to get your person's view on this connection as soon as I can get all the cards off the table. Alright, show me for a Capricorn's person, how are they viewing the connection with Capricorn? So the Sun card came out and flipped over. There was more cards that fell out, so I'm going to put those back in. Okay. How's Capricorn's person viewing this connection? I get 3 cards per segment. How are they viewing this connection with Capricorn? That is too many. Good Lord. I'm going to need one more. We've got the Sun card, which is the most positive card in the whole entire tarot. It's about jubilation, vitality, enthusiasm, success, glory, material wealth, health, confidence, compassion. Alright, then we've got the Emperor and the 9 of Cups. They both flipped over in the deck. The 9 of Cups is the wish fulfillment card. The Emperor is number 4 in the major arcana. It's Aries energy, which is fire. We've got Leo here on the table with the Sun. That's fire energy. Then the Page of Wands reversed. That's more fire energy. But this is about blockages. Okay. When the Page of Wands is in reverse, there's a blockage and some sort of lack of progress. And the Emperor is about authority, being a boss, taking control, providing support, having self-discipline and reason. And the 9 of Cups is a wish fulfillment card. It could also stand for indulgence. Bottom of the deck is Justice. This is about cause and effect. The truth will prevail. Doing the right thing. Integrity. Equality. And it says don't jump to conclusions. So your person is viewing this connection as very fiery, very masculine type energy on this person's side, because it's very, with the Sun and the Emperor, That's masculine, and that's about a go-getter. They're seeing this energy as like very creative, very positive. They are definitely like taking control with this situation. They want to. They're viewing this as something that they could do, and they definitely have some wishes here that they want to attain. But they do feel blockages. They do feel blocked in some ways with the Page of Wands reversed. Show me how Capricorn feels towards this connection. What are the feelings Capricorn has currently with this connection? First card out for your feelings, Cap, is Nine of Swords. Then you've got the Queen of Swords, and then the Page of Wands, just like your person on the other. Ooh, there's your energy, the Devil, but that's Capricorn energy. The Devil represents attachments, obsession, but it's your energy because that's your card in the tarot. Nine of Swords is intrusive thoughts, sleepless nights, having a lot of worry, being plagued by worry. The Queen of Swords is very, it's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, and it's very much like set on what they know to be right. They're very smart, very intelligent, easy to communicate with for the most part, unless you get on the bad side of the Queen. The Page of Wands upright is a very adventurous energy, very motivated and excited. It's like a childlike wonder. There's a lot of communication that you want to be able to, share with this Nine of Swords. Energy is holding you back. You're feeling some sort of anxiety and worry. And, this Devil could possibly mean vices and temptations or obsessions, addictions. So there's a lot of things in your feelings that are, keeping you back, and a lot of stressors you're going through, it feels like. Well, it's showing me with the Nine of Swords there. How does a Capricorn's person feel about Capricorn? Alright, so Three of Cups, Temperance, which is Sagittarius energy, and the Star, which is Aquarian energy. The Two of Pentacles, which you have that in your first row. That's about, I told you about balancing and keeping the flow, and multitasking, harmonizing multiple responsibilities, balancing, and it also says unlimited potential. So with the Three of Cups in their feelings, that's about merriment and happiness, and feeling supported, being able to share, friendship. It's about having sincere allies, the Three of Cups. So there's a lot of like jubilant energy with this person in that regard. Temperance is virtuous energy. It's Sagittarius, like I said. It's the mixture of fire and water. It's about divine timing. Fusion to achieve harmony. Reconciliation, moderation, healing. It definitely means healing. So there's some sort of healing in this person's feelings towards you. And with the Star, that's absolutely true as well. There's so much healing with the Star energy. There's a lot of faith and holding the space for something that they know is coming into their life. They keep the faith for that. You know what I mean? They hold the space for what they know is theirs with that Star energy. On the card it says hope, inspiration, mental health, contentment, spiritual guidance, generous, kind-hearted, healing, and renewal. Show me how Capricorn is going to come in, or act towards this connection in the coming days. How are you going to act, Capricorn? What are you going to do? First card over is the Tower. That's about removing faulty foundations. And then you also have the Four of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the Tower. Two of Wands, this is a decision. This is about deciding to stay in the world or the comfort zone that you're already accustomed to, or choosing the unknown path. The Tower is a removal of faulty foundations so that there can be stability restored. So your actions, you're going to be like embodying that kind of energy, because you're going to want there to be something removed. This Four of Cups, there's a lot of apathy in this card. This is about boredom and unsatisfactory. This person is fixated on these 3 cups where they're unsatisfied, but they fail to see this other cup being extended to them. And with this Ace of Cups right next to it, which is the most bountiful, unconditional love cup, it's full and overflowing, and this person being offered a cup that they're not seeing, and with this Tower energy, it feels like your actions are going to be to remove blockages that this person seems to be coming in with, and show them the cup that both of you have been missing, whatever that energy of like the faultiness is between the two of you. That could be. Show me this person's actions towards Capricorn. The first card out is King of Pentacles reversed. That's a little bit of materialistic energy. It's the King of Earth. And then the Moon. The Moon is about voluntary change, intuition, subconscious, spirituality, inner shadow, anxiety, depression, unforeseen, deceptive energy. And then they've got the Eight of Swords, which is mentally imprisoned, feeling bound or stuck. There's a constraint and a powerlessness. This person doesn't seem to be doing much in their actions. There's a lot of subconscious fears, and they seem to be really bound by their inability to trust themselves. The Ten of Pentacles, though, this is about longevity and success at the end of a lifetime, and what that would entail, and the way that you would view a successful life. And it's different for everyone, and it's more than just financial wealth. It's all kinds of wealth. On the card it says lasting wealth and prosperity, family life is stable, financial security, a great foundation, family achievements. And then the King of Pentacles reversed is about materialistic corruption, stubborn and selfish, lazy, unproductive. Damn. Their actions don't seem to be doing anything. And I think that's why you have this Tower. You're like, F this. I am going to go bulldozing through this bullshit and create something that's amazing with this Ace of Cups energy, this beginning, and get this person, you know, back on the right direction or whatever, if that's what it seems like to me. So I'm going to pull from a couple more decks for you, oracle decks, to see what comes out. This one's called the Hermit Tarot. It's about, it just has a lot of different sayings on it. Show me for Capricorn, please, for this reading. You hurt me, but that's okay, I guess. Show me for Capricorn. The other ones I can't see because they're not turned over. Bottom of the deck says you are wrong. I could be your hero, baby. You make my heart full. I dream about you a lot. Too much. I don't want to lose you. Words do hurt. Do you think about me too? This is the Ace of Cups, which is exactly what you've got over here. What do you want? Let me have you. You hurt me, but that's okay, I guess. I imagine you naked. This is a statement. It says there is someone else. Ugh, I hate that card. I just want space. And finally, love is the answer. So take what ones resonate for you, Capricorn. Then I'm going to pull from this last oracle here for you once I get all the cards up to see what the final message is for you to close the reading. Show me for the Capricorns for this reading, please. Whoa. So the word liar. Be careful of somebody sneaky, Capricorn. Be careful of someone sneaky. Okay? And on the bottom of the deck it says manifest. Tell the universe exactly what you want. Alright, Capricorn, this has been your reading. I really hope that you got clarity from this. I'm sending you all kinds of positive vibes. Until the next reading, I'll be thinking of you. Take care.